So today I'll be reviewing Pokemon Journeys episode 103, Ash and Clement the Great Friendship Training. This episode was the first half of the 1 hour special celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Pokemon anime, and in this episode we got to see Ash's reunion with Clement and Bonnie before he trains to battle Drasna. So let's get right into it. So the episode starts off with Ash and Goh separating, with Ash going to the gym and Goh heading out to catch Pokemon. Then we get a brief cameo of the Kalos crew in which they exclude Serena, which I thought was weird. I know she wasn't going to be in this episode, but that was still a Kalos reference, which is why Ash was still in his Kalos outfit. So her not being there is kind of strange, especially when you consider that Silent was in the black and white reference back in the Iris episode. Moving on though, after that Ash sees Drasna on TV as they hype up the battle, followed by a short cameo of Diantha, and they didn't say anything about her, so I'm not sure if she's in the World Championships, but this could be foreshadowing for that or just another simple Kalos cameo. After that, Ash says that he has to beat Drasna if he wants to reach Leon. Then we switch over to Goh, who meets a Froakie in the park, and that's when Bonnie shows up and helps him as he tries to catch it. Meanwhile, Ash arrives at the gym and meets Clement, and we learn that his Bunnelby evolved into a Diggersby, which was expected but also weird. After that, Ash shows Clement all his Pokemon, and as Sirfetch'd is straining, its leak starts flashing and Dracovish attacks it, and Clement says that Sirfetch'd is on the verge of learning a new move. After that, we see Goh catch Froakie, which I found surprising since 1, it's a starter Pokemon, and 2, it's a Pokemon Ash has had, and was one of his best Pokemon too. I get that him catching other starter Pokemon makes sense and was bound to happen, but it being a Froakie when it could have been a Fennekin or Chespin just seems weird to me, but this is probably happening since Greninja is returning soon. Moving on though, after that Goh learns that Bonnie is headed to the gym, so they go together. Meanwhile at the gym, Ash learns that Farfetch'd was trying to learn Meteor Assault, so Clement pulls out his Pokemotion capture machine to help them train, and that's when Bonnie and Goh show up and we get the meeting between Goh and Clement and Bonnie and Dracovish, and throughout the episode we see Sirfetch'd slowly figure out how to use Meteor Assault, and during this process we get a double battle with Clement's Luxray and Diggersby versus Ash's Dracovish and Sirfetch'd, and during the battle Sirfetch'd successfully pulls off Meteor Assault, and in the process Dracovish, who was watching, ends up learning Dragon Rush and it defeats Diggersby. In my prediction video I talked about how it learning Draco Meteor while Sirfetch'd learning Meteor Assault would be perfect, but I think this fits just as well. So that wraps up their training, and at the end of the episode we see Drasna, who was battling Wikström in a training battle to prepare for Ash, which I thought was pretty cool. So this episode was really good. I like how we got to see Ash return to Kalos and prepare for his battle by training with Clement, which was great since we got a return and a meaningful training episode. I do think it was weird that we got no mention of Serena at all, not even a cameo, even though we got to see Ash in his old Kalos outfit and Clement and Bonnie, but she could just show up later on and possibly even in the next episode since they never actually confirmed the Sylveon trainer, and since she's one of the only travel companions left, I assume that she'll be showing up eventually. Overall, this made for a great training and a return episode, with Sirfetch'd learning its signature move Meteor Assault and Dracovish learning Dragon Rush. So I give it a 9 out of 10. I'll talk about episode 104 in my next review, so be sure to stay tuned for that. With that being said, thanks for watching and bye.